Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and replace this alternator. This alternator, it look like it's been replaced, but it's not charging, so I guess I gotta replace it again. I don't know who will replace it, but I have to replace it to make sure they didn't get a bad alternator, because sometimes you might get a bad rebuild alternator, so you don't even know. But I'm going to make sure that the alternator is not the problem, because even when it's running and I put the tester on the alternator itself, still haven't given me the correct voltage that I should charge, like 13.5 or 14. Still haven't given that. So let's go ahead and replace it. The first thing we're going to do is remove the battery terminal. So we're going to remove the negative terminal on the battery, because we don't want the battery to short out or the car to short out. It looked like somebody jumped the car wrong, as you can see, and maybe that's what shorts out the alternator, or maybe some fuse shorts out also. So first thing first, you want to remove the battery terminal, which is going to be 10 millimeter. I don't know how comes I come up with 8. It's going to be 10. Alright, so that's good. That means we can short out if we touch the positive. We want shorts, so that's good. Now we gotta go in here and get a 17 millimeter. You can use a wrench or a spanner, depends on where you come from. So guys, you want to catch the pattern of the belt first, so it goes over the crankshaft pulley, come right around, go under the AC compressor, then come over the alternator, then they go under the tensioner. So that's how it goes. So you want to make sure, even if you want to draw it on a piece of paper, just to make sure you do that. So once you get, there's a bolt on the tensioner. It's going to be 17 millimeter. Remove the belt just like that. You can let that go down, and the next step will be to remove you can start removing the wires, but I can't really see the wires, but I can access them from here. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you can go ahead and feel for it, but when I take it out, I'm gonna show you what's down there and what you're gonna feel for. So you want to go on the back and unplug the wire for the alternator down here. So this is the wire right here. Oh, it's come up here so I can show you. So you want to squeeze this part and pull on it, and there's another part down there, and you got to remove the rubber cap, like push it back, and then you put your 12 millimeter or whatever size here may be, but this one is 12. So this is it right here. Once that's done, you can take that off. Now it's time to remove 1, 2. So we have 2 bolts to remove, and by the look of it, they look like 12. So it's bigger than 12. It's probably 14. So it's 14 millimeter. You can use a wrench or a spanner, depends on where you come from. this one all the way. So once you take this out, make sure it come out free. You can leave it in here, and then you can go ahead and loosen the one underneath here. Should be the same 14mm. So once that's done, take that out. You might want to pry it a little bit. So once you pry it, it will come out. Now you gotta figure out how to get it up. So guys, the alternator won't come out, and so we got to take this off right here, and we got to use a torque, and the torque is used as a T20. So this is a part of the runner. I'm going to remove it. Just want to check to make sure nothing else is there. You can just pull this out just like that and remove this vacuum line from it. Or you can just hang it down if you don't want to remove the vacuum line. Next thing I gotta remove, it look like it's gonna be the computer for the fan, which is this right here. So it's look like a 8mm or maybe 7. So you want to squeeze this right here and pull down on it. Take that off, remove this, and we can just swing it out of the way. So it's gonna be 7mm to remove it, the fan module. Alright, we got that out of the way. Hopefully we don't need to take out nothing more. Finally we get it out. So after you get your alternator, you just want to put it back the same way you take it out, and it should go in. But also guys, you want to put the screw that we leave on the other one in it before we even put it in. So let's do that. Alright. Alright, so once you get your alternator in, what you can do is just you can just hook it in a little bit, bring this up, put this in right there. You can hook that in, let that stay, and now it's time we just start putting back everything together. Just like that. So guys, so far we put back everything. We put this back, put back these back here. So basically you just reverse the process of what you did to take it off. So that's why I didn't show too much of it, so I can make the video short. The next step is to get your belt. And you want to run it the same way you take it off. So make sure you go right around the crankshaft, and it goes under the there, and then I'm gonna get the 17mm. Get that. Get it under and over. So once that is done, double check your work, make sure all is well, and then once all is well, the belt sit properly through the grooves. Once that's done, you want to go ahead and connect your battery, connect your negative cable, and you're going to go ahead and crank the car, and it will turn off the battery light. So that's it guys. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, see you next time. So after this, the next step you want to do is go ahead and start the vehicle to make sure your battery light turns off. So I'm going to turn the ignition on. So this right here is your battery light. This right here is your battery light. So once you crank the car up, it should go off because the alternator is charging now. So that's the end of this video guys. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, see you next time.